Hello my dear students, how are you? Hope that you all are fine by the grace of Almighty and you all are safe and staying home with your family. May Allah protect us from COVID-19 and grant our prayers. Inshallah, very soon you all will able to come school again. This is Anjuman Nisa Promi, a teacher of Milestone School and College from Sector 13. I hope that we have met before. How? As I have already taken online class on RSG and today I am again here to take an online class on RSG, and this class is especially arranged for the student of class 3. Hope so my student will enjoy this class and will be benefited from this class. So let's start the class. Hello my dear students, you are welcome in the online class of Milestone School and College. This is Anjuman Nisa Promi, a teacher of Milestone School and College from Sector 13. My dear students, today you will learn chapter 4. Chapter name is Learning the Quran Majid, and today there will be reading practice from page 58 to 60 and book work from page 61 and 62. Today you will also do book exercise number 1 and 2. My dear students, as you know that this chapter is about the importance of Quran Majid, about the Quran Majid, and here you have already learned the Arabic letters of Quran Majid. My dear students, you are requested to open your RSG book and please go to page 58. When you will go to page 58, that time you will see Surah Al-Fatiha. Here we will see verses 7, Ruku 1 and revealed at Makkah. It means this surah has 7 sentences or 7 ayats. And it has Ruku 1 and this surah was revealed at Makkah. The surah which are revealed at Makkah, that surah are also known as Makki surah. Then for pronunciation, I will give you a video so that you can recite the surah. My dear students, the first surah of Al-Quran is Surah Al-Fatiha. This is the first surah of Al-Quran. The meaning of the word Fatiha is introduction, or you can say opener or preface, etc. As the Quranul Kareem starts with this surah, it is named Surah Al-Fatiha. It is also called Fatihatul Kitab or Fatihatul Quran, meaning the preface of the Kitab or Quran. This is a Makki surah, as I have already mentioned. That means this surah was revealed in the city of Makkah. This surah is also known as Suratul Hamd, the surah of praise. Quran, the mother of Quran. This surah is the mother of Quran. Suratus Shifa, the surah for cure from diseases. Whenever we get ill, that time we read this surah for cure from disease. Okay. Suratul Dua. This surah is used in every rakat of salat. So we can say that Suratul Salat. This surah is also known as Suratul Salat. My dear students, as we all know that Arabic language is not our mother tongue. So this is very important to know the meaning of the Quran Majid or the meaning of the surah. Whenever you will learn the surah or learn Quran Majid with its meaning, that time you can better understand it and that time you can better memorize it. So now I will describe the meaning. From page 58 you will see that Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The meaning of Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Allah is most gracious and most merciful. The meaning of the first sentence of Surah Al-Fatiha is Praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds. Allah is the Lord of the worlds. Allah is the creator of the worlds. Okay. Number 2. The most gracious, the most merciful. Allah is most gracious and He is most merciful. He is very kind to us. Number 3. Master of the day of judgment. Allah will judge us. Whenever you will do some good work, that time Allah will give you prize as Jannat. And whenever you will do some bad work or you will follow the path of shaitan, that time Allah will punish us by giving or sending us to Jahannam. Number 4. It is you we worship and upon you we call for help. So whenever we need help, that time we ask help from Allah. Number 5. Guide us to the straight path. Allah always guide us, right? So here we are requesting Allah that please guide us to the straight path. Number 6. The path of those whom you have blessed. Here we are requesting Allah that please Allah guide us to the straight path and the path of those who have already blessed. Number 7. Not of those against whom there is anger, nor of those who are misguided. We are praying or we are requesting to Allah that please Allah help us, guide us. We don't want to follow the path of misguided people, right? Here Surah Al-Fatiha is the most important surah of Quran Majid. And in the first 3 ayats, here basically we praise of Allah, right? And in the last 3 ayats, we prayers of human beings to Allah are conveyed. In the first 3 lines, we are praise of Allah. And in the last 3 ayats or last 3 lines, or you can say in the last 3 sentence, here we request to Allah or here we pray to Allah that Allah please save us, please guide us. We want to follow the right path. We don't want to follow the misguided one, or we don't want to follow the wrong path. So in short we can say that Almighty Allah is one, right? We all know Allah is one, Allah is unique and the Lord of everything. All praise of the universe is due to Him only. It is He who guides man to the correct path. So we should pray to Allah and we should ask him for help so that we can follow the right path, because we all want to go to Jannat, right? Okay, this is all about Surah Fatiha. Now please go to page 59. When you will go to page 59, that time you will see Surah Al-Falaq. Verses 7, it means this surah has 5 sentences, or you can say 5 ayats. Ruku 1 and revealed at Medina. See the differences. Surah Al-Fatiha was revealed at Makkah and Surah Al-Falaq was revealed at Medina. The surah which are revealed at Medina, that surah are known as Medina Surah. My dear students, it is very important to properly recite the surah. So again, I will give you a video so that you can recite the surah.
Merciful, the especially merciful. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of Daybreak. مِنْ شَرِّ مَا خَلَقَ. From the evil of that which He created. وَمِنْ شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. And from the evil of darkness when it settles. وَمِنْ شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. And from the evil of the blowers in knots. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ. And from the evil of an envier when he envies.
My dear students, here we have recited the Surah Al-Falaq, and definitely it's an Arabic word. The meaning of Surah Al-Falaq is dawn or daybreak. And this surah has 5 sentences, or you can say 5 verses or 5 ayats. As I have already told you that it is very important to know the meaning of the surah or the meaning of Quran Majid, because whenever you will learn something with its meaning, that time you can memorize it, or that time you will understand the meaning easily, and definitely you will enjoy it. So it's very important, whenever you will learn something, please try to learn it with its meaning. This is from page 59. Now I will discuss about the meaning of Surah Al-Falaq. The meaning of Surah Al-Falaq is daybreak. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The meaning of Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is in the name of Allah, the merciful, the most gracious. Okay. The meaning of the first sentence of Surah Al-Falaq is, I am reading it from your book, page number 59. Okay. Number 1. Say, O Muhammad, I seek refuge to the Lord of Daybreak. Number 2. From the evil of what He has created. So, here we are saying that, or we are requesting Allah, who has created us, who also created the evil, that please save us. Okay. Number 3. And from the evil of the darkness as it gathers. Number 4. And from the evil of those who practice sorcery. As we all know that Allah is one and Allah is unique, and He is the Lord of the worlds. He is the creator of everything. Definitely, as human beings, evil are also created by Allah. So only Allah can protect us from evil. The evil of darkness, even from the evil of those who practice sorcery, or you can say who practice black magic. So only Allah can help us from these evils. Okay. Number 5. And from the evil of an envious when he envies. So only Allah can help us, only Allah can protect us from evil. Or you can say shaitan. Here we are asking God for protection from the evil of shaitan. Okay, now go to page 50. Now go to page 60. Here you will see Surah An-Nas. This surah has verses 6, or you can say ayat. It has 6 ayats or 6 sentences. Ruku 1, and revealed at Medina. So Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Nas was revealed at Medina. The surah which are revealed at Medina, that surah are known as Medina Surah. Again, I will give you a video so that you can recite the surah.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. مَلِكِ النَّاسِ. The sovereign of mankind. إِلَهِ النَّاسِ. The God of mankind. مِن شَرِّ الْوَسْوَاسِ الْخَنَّاسِ. From the evil of the retreating whisperer. الَّذِي يُوَسْوِسُ فِي صُدُورِ النَّاسِ. Who whispers evil into the breasts of mankind. مِنَ الْجِنَّةِ وَالنَّاسِ. From among the jinn and mankind.
Okay. Surah An-Nas is the last surah of Quran Majid. I'm again repeating this sentence, that Surah An-Nas is the last surah of Quran Majid. My dear students, we have learned that Surah Al-Fatiha is the first surah of Quran Majid, and here Surah An-Nas is the last surah of Al-Quran. This surah was revealed in the city of Medina, and it has 6 ayats. The word An-Nas has been used 5 times in this surah. The surah has been named after this very word. Almighty Allah has been praised in Surah Al-Fatiha. Right? When we have learned the meaning of Surah Al-Fatiha, that time we have seen that there we have praised Allah. And Surah An-Nas, here we are asking Allah, or we are requesting Allah to help us, to save us from the evil, to save us from the Iblis, or you can say to save us from Shaitan. As I have already said that it is very important to know the meaning of Arabic language especially the meaning of Quran Majid. As you all know that English is not your mother tongue, right? But whenever you learn English, that time you always try to learn the meaning, and as a result you can better understand it, you can utilize it, you are able to understand the meaning, and you are able to speak, right? So whenever you will learn any surah of Quran Majid, please try to understand the meaning, because whenever you will know the meaning, that time you can enjoy the surah, you can know the benefit of the surah. So it's very important to know the meaning, of the surah. Okay, here Surah An-Nas, the word An-Nas means mankind. This surah is from page 60, and now I will discuss the meaning of Surah An-Nas. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The meaning of Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Allah is most gracious and He is most merciful. Number 1. Say, I seek refuge to the Lord of mankind. So Allah is the Lord of the worlds. Allah is the Lord of the mankind. Allah has created us, right? Okay, number 2, the King of mankind. Number 3, the Ilah of mankind. So Allah has created the mankind. He is the Lord of mankind, right? Number 4, from the evil of sneaky whisperer. So Allah also created the evil. He has also created the shaitan. Number 5, who whispers into the hearts of mankind. Shaitan always try to misguide us. So here we are talking about the evil or shaitan, who is also created by Allah, who always, the evil or shaitan always try to misguide us. Shaitan always try that so that we cannot follow the right path. Evil always try to misguide us, misguide the human beings, or try to misguide the mankind. Number 6, from among jinn and among mankind. So jinn also are created by mankind. Jinn also are created by Allah. Like the mankind, jinn, evil also are created by Allah. So here we are basically talking about the creatures of Allah, and we are talking about the evil, jinn, and we are requesting to Allah that please protect us from the evil. Planned work. The learners will memorize Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Falaq, Surah An-Nas with its meaning. So my dear students, please try to learn Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Nas with its meaning, because it is very important to know the meaning. Whenever you will know the meaning, that time you will enjoy it, you can learn it, and you can memorize it. And the most important thing is, it is very important to know that which surah has how much verses or how much sentence or how much ayats and where it is revealed. The surah which are revealed at Makkah, that surahs are known as Makki surah, and the surah which are revealed at Medina, that surah is known as Medina surah. Now please go to page 61. Here you will learn the exercise 1. put a tick mark on the correct answer. So here you have to put a tick mark. Please open your RST book and go to page 61 and do it with me. Try to do it with me. Number A. What is the language of Quran Majid? My dear students, what do you think? What could be the language of Quran Majid, or what is the language of Quran Majid? Can you guess? Yes. The language of Quran Majid is Arabic. So the language of Quran Majid is Arabic, right? Number B. How many letters are there in Arabic? It is very important to know that how many letters are there in Arabic, because when you will learn the letters of Arabic, that time you will able to read out the Arabic language. Can you guess that what will be the answer? The answer will 29. There are 29 letters in Arabic. Number C. How many letters are there without nukta in Arabic language? I am again repeating this question. Number C. How many letters are there without nukta? See, without nukta, okay, in Arabic language. I know that my students know this answer, right? The answer will be 14. There are 14 letters without nukta in Arabic language. Number D. Which one of the following is the sign of Jer? See, here they asked about the sign of Jer. The answer will be number 3. The answer will be number 3. Number E. How many harkats are there? How many harkats are there? Do you know the answer? Okay. The answer will be 3. There are 3 harkats. Number F. How many letters in bracket harf of mad are there? How many letters or harf of mad are there? Who can tell me the answer? Yes, the answer will be 3. There are 3 letters of mad. Here I am giving you the answer so that you can match it. Or for your better understanding, I am again providing you the answer. From page 61 and 62, you will learn the fill in the blanks. From page 61 and 62, you will learn fill in the blanks. Number A. Please, my dear students, try to do it with me. Number A. There are dash letters in Arabic language. Can you guess? Or who can tell me? Yes, the answer will be 29. There are 29 letters in Arabic language. Number B. Arabic is read from dash side. Number B. Arabic is read from dash side. The answer will be Arabic is read from 14 side. Yes, it is read from 14 side. Number C. There is no nukta or any dot in dash Arabic letters. I believe that my students already know this answer. Okay, let me help you. The answer will be 14. There is no nukta or any dot in 14 Arabic letters. In 14 Arabic letters. Okay. Number D. Symbol of vowel is called dash in Arabic language. The symbol of vowel is called dash in Arabic language. Can you guess what could be the answer? Yes, the answer will be harkat. The answer will be harkat. Symbol of vowel is called harkat in Arabic language. Number E. To read a letter of Arabic word in long breath is called mad. The answer will be mad. To read a letter of Arabic word in long breath, see, in long breath, okay, is called mad. The answer will be mad. Number F. The dash among you is he who dash Quran Majid and teach it to others. Who can tell me the answer? Okay, let me help you. The best among you is he who learns Quran Majid and teach it to others. So, you will try to learn Quran Majid and try to teach it to others, right? For your better understanding, I am again providing you the answer so that you can correct it or you can easily take picture. Okay, now let's talk about your HW or homework. Learn the surah and practice the bookwork. You have to learn the surah and you have to practice the bookwork. Bookwork means from page 61, exercise 61 and 62, exercise 1 and 2. Put a tick mark on the correct answer and fill in the blanks. This is your bookwork. And today we have already learned about Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Nas. So my dear students, please try to learn the surah with its meaning and practice the bookwork from page 61 and 62, exercise 1 and 2. Hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have any question or any problem, you can ask me. I am here to help you. And here is a message from me that stay home and stay safe. Please, my dear students, try to stay home and stay safe. May Allah protect us from COVID-19 and grant our prayers. Inshallah, very soon you all will able to come school again and we will meet very soon, inshallah. Till then, stay home and stay safe. Have a nice day.